Well, folks, thank you for tuning into this episode of the Drew Deek Show. A little bit more of a somber episode today, but I really wanted to pay tribute to the locker room attendant, of course, named Joey Moss, who just passed away. His story just touched me so much. I was actually taken back by how much I just really connected to the story of Joey and how he touched so many people's lives in the city of Edmonton, serving the Edmonton Oilers and Edmonton Eskimos for over 30 years. Just an amazing story. For those that aren't familiar with Joey, he was actually hired, if you will, by Wayne Gretzky. So Wayne Gretzky himself in 1982 had the opportunity to meet Joey. He was working at a grocery store or something right around the time where Wayne Gretzky was becoming Wayne Gretzky, and saw how hardworking Joey was and thought, wow, like maybe the Oilers could use this. They could use him, and they brought him in. I think it was Glenn Sather actually at the time who really agreed to bring Joey on board and work as a locker room attendant with the Edmonton Oilers. And from day one, Joey had a great work ethic. He was treated like everybody else. That's one thing you'll hear Wayne talk about, how he wasn't treated any differently. They got mad at Joey sometimes, I think, even if he wasn't if he did something wrong or made a mistake or whatever, they treated him like everybody else. I mean, just a couple of days ago when I read this story, I began to tear up at work. I work front desk at a hotel, and on 2 different occasions I had to leave the desk. I thankfully was by myself, and I was just getting so emotional just reading this story and learning all about Joey. And it's amazing how you don't even have to meet somebody to feel so close to them and just how much they can really touch you. The first time ever I played organized minor league basketball was with a young man named Mark here in the city of Niagara Falls, and just brought me back to a time when Mark, I believe, scored what was like a 3-pointer, and the entire gym just erupted. And I remember just like jogging back on defense with Mark, just patting him on the back, and just a moment. It was just a moment to behold and to be a part of. So that's what brought me back also, is just the life experience I've had with folks that have either a mental challenge or Down syndrome specifically. And I just was so touched by this story. It was something else. Hearing and seeing so many Edmonton Oilers players, just staff, all the people that worked with Joey and had the privilege of meeting and working with him. One thing that former Edmonton Oilers players will say is the thing they miss the most about playing in the Edmonton Oilers organization is Joey Moss, working with him, being with him every day, being around him. What Joey helped me to learn in my pursuit here of broadcasting, specifically in the sports and hockey world, is just the hope that I have for working in this industry, in the people that you get to meet. And there was certainly no one else like Joey Moss. As a lot of you know, of course, I am a Montreal Canadiens fan. This is an opportunity to talk about other teams and stories that really make an impact on your life, and certainly Joey Moss is no exception. And I can't wait to see what the Edmonton Oilers, how they pay tribute to him. Or there's Wayne Gretzky was talking about possibly a statue, a banner. There's going to be just a top-notch honoring ceremony for Joey Moss whenever the Edmonton Oilers resume play in the 2020-21 season. Joey, I just hope I can make you proud as a hockey guy in general. Montreal guy, yeah, but I mean, we're just fans of the game, right? We're fans of hockey. I wish I had the opportunity to meet Joey, but what I can say is that I have the opportunity now to make Joey proud, because I really hope to live up to the standard that he set for a lot of us. And there's only a few people that come along that just really make an impact that is like no other, and Joey Moss is one of those people. Joey Moss would also belt out the national anthem with everything he had in him. He loved fireworks. He was paid tribute to several times by the Oilers, and what I found amazing was you see players like Milan Lucic, somebody who's known as probably one of the toughest players to ever play the game of hockey, and you just see him soften up when you see him with Joey Moss. Connor McDavid, Wayne Gretzky, Kevin Lowe, Doug Weight, all these Edmonton Oilers just of the past just paying tribute to Joey. It's just amazing the impact one person can really have. Somebody like Joey Moss just makes everybody better. And he certainly has made my life better in just a couple of days here. As I've started this new YouTube channel, as I've started my own television show, Joey has made a huge impact already on my life. And I've only known him for a couple of days by doing my research and really seeing how he made such a difference in the city of Edmonton and for the Oilers and Eskimos organizations. I didn't have the opportunity to know Joey, but I'm proud to know him now vicariously through all the memories that are being shared. And I just feel honored that he graced us with his presence on this earth. And that's there's not much else to say other than that.